Hello and happy National Poetry Month. My name is Cynthia French and I am a writer here in Whatcom County. I am excited to share one of my poems with you today. But before I do that, I just wanted to share how the Whatcom County Library System has been a part of my life. When I first moved here, I didn't really know anybody. I had a friend of a friend of a friend who introduced me to some of the local writers, which was wonderful. But I was able to connect more to the community through the library, through the programs that they offer, where you can take an art class or possibly learn about investment banking or eagles or flowers. There's just so many different ways to connect, and I also have been a part of one of the online book clubs during the pandemic, which has been just wonderful because it gives me a way to connect with people safely during a pandemic and talk about books. So if you're looking for a fun online book club, check out the What We're Reading book club that meets on the first and third Thursday of the month. You might see me there. I'm going to share a poem with you from the book Reconciliation, which was a anthology put together during the Whatcom Reads program. It's part of their program called Whatcom Writes, and each year they give you a topic to submit a piece of writing on. My poem is called The Really Big One. The petrified forest off the coast of Oregon pokes its treetops out of the water as proof that the shoreline used to be further out. Proof that the water rested west of here. The scientists say that the really big one is coming. It has come before, they say, swallowed a whole island of people who only exist now in an anthropologist's notes and stories passed down from neighboring island people. The scientists say that the really big one could come next year or 20 years from now, most likely in February. Most likely there will be little warning. You might notice a change in the behavior of animals, they say, but we will have no alarms, no way of running. The scientists say that when we do realize what is happening, we'll have about 20 minutes to prepare, 20 minutes to race out on the highway to try to reach the mountains. Seattle will be crushed, the port washed away, the Space Needle pushed over, all those expensive condominiums like cardboard to a pet bulldog in a Godzilla costume. When I went home to visit my parents, my sister called and asked me if Mom was crazy. Is Mom crazy? She asked, and with my mother listening, I replied simply, yes. My cousin came over with her daughter and we dragged my mom out to the house to dinner. She was convinced we were being followed. She overheard people in the next booth plotting to do something. The nervous couple, obviously on a first date, were eavesdropping on us. She would only speak in whispers. We tried to change the subject. I ordered another beer. In my journal, I wrote, every conversation with her reads like a goodbye letter. I saved what I could, pulled the blue dress from the garage sale pile, the one my father had made for her in China. I packed up the hand-crocheted blanket, the teal one. She gave me an envelope full of copies of the house deed and insurance papers, a list of relatives I think I might have met at one time or another. Here, at the park between Bellingham and Fairhaven, I look out at the water. The blue sky opens like a new page. I imagine the wind like Van Gogh's brushstrokes curling around my face. If I concentrate hard enough, I can feel the heat of the sun and can sit here for a minute or two longer. It's that in-between seasons time of year when you want so desperately to be outside, but it's not quite summer, especially on the water. But the water pulls at us, invites us to oogle her curves. We plant seeds that get blown inland. We build houses with large windows. We pretend that the scientists are wrong. Ignore the signs. We've done all we could. The ball is clearly no longer in my court. The blue dress is hanging in the closet of my second-floor apartment. Surely that will save her from sinking too quickly. Thank you very much.